Hello everybody and welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and on this channel we talk all about plants, and today is New Year's Eve, so I wanted to wish everybody a happy holidays, a happy new year. We were able to get out of town today and we visited the cutest plant nursery I think I have ever seen. I got some footage there. They had some amazing plants, some amazing rare plants, and of course I did have to get myself one, so I will show you what we saw while we were there, talk about what I got, and then we have a couple of chores to get done to start this year off right. So if you are into plants and into new plants and into caring for plants, stick around and let's get a New Year update. Okay, a couple quick things that I wanted to hit on before we got into our new plant. I have a couple celebratory things for this channel. In November, we hit 1,000 subscribers, so I wanted to say thank you so much to everyone that has been following this journey on YouTube. Penny and I are both so grateful. And then secondly, we just hit our 1 year anniversary end of December on this channel as well. So I'm feeling really excited, really lucky, and just so grateful to everyone. So again, thank you so much. And now let's get into the fun stuff. New plants. So I do live in Wyoming and we needed to go to an appointment in Colorado. It's just about an hour away. So we figured while we were out, we'd go to lunch, try something we've never tried before. And then I had seen the cutest little nursery that I wanted to stop at. So I drugged my son and my husband with me and I did not regret it. This place, I'm telling you, I could have spent 2 hours wandering around and $2,000 easily here. We just stayed for a little bit and I did just get one plant. I limited myself to just one, but I'm gonna show you all the things that they had. This place had the biggest Monstera deliciosa I have ever seen in my life, and it was fruiting. It had fruit on it. I was so impressed. A huge bird of paradise, tons of really rare plants. I didn't want to be disrespectful and film the whole time I was there, so I just got a couple of little clips of things that I thought was interesting, and then I'll talk a little bit about some other things that we saw. And then while we're at it, can you guess, here's a little sneak, in the comments what plant I ended up deciding on. This is one genus that I've kind of been liking lately, so here's the sneak peek. And guess while you're watching the footage of the nursery in the comments below what you think that I ended up purchasing. Let's roll the tape.
All right, so right when we walked in, there was the rare plants. This is a Florida Ghost Mint, and it was like $100. And then the little mini ones, so cute. I think they were like 40. Some big gloriosums. I love those. I have one. And then these snake plants that I had never seen before, but was really intrigued by. Then there was some philodendron that were really beautiful. I just thought that that leaf was incredible. And same with this one. Their cactus and succulent section was gigantic. Look at this rickrack. It was huge. And this giant cactus, this thing was like 20 feet tall. I was amazed. And if you know this cactus, you know. And then coming up on this huge Monstera deliciosa and the bird of paradise, this thing was beautiful. Do you see the fruit there? Compared to my son's hand, and this kid is like 6'2". I was obsessed. It had like a little turtle pond. Look. And then there was lots of other plants that I didn't get footage of.
Okay, so cool. So many fun things. I loved seeing the Florida Ghost Mint, and they had the little baby ones. Those things are pricey, but they were really nice to see. They also had some hanging plants. I'm hiding my plant down here. They also had some hanging plants that almost like were unrecognizable to me. Things like pothos lemon limes and philodendron brazils, that they were just so huge and hanging that I didn't recognize them because I've never seen them in such mass before. This place does a really, really nice job. If you're in the Colorado area, it is in Fort Collins, and I highly recommend. I did not talk with the workers there or anything, so this is not any sort of affiliation with them. I was just so super impressed. So let's see what I got. Did you guess the Hoya Wayeti tricolor? Look at how beautiful and pink this plant is. I have been loving Hoya lately, and I am just obsessed with this pink plant. I think it is so stinking cute. I was so excited to get it. It says Hoya Wayeti tricolor. Care instructions: bright indirect light, moderately dry soil, average temps 65 to 80 degrees. And this was $29.99 for this plant. And it is stunning. If you know me, you know my favorite color is pink. We love pink plants. We love pink things around here. So this was right up my alley. If you have a Hoya Wayeti, I need to do a little research on some care tips. Drop them down below though, because that is what we do on this channel. We help each other out. We give care tips. We learn together. We advise based on our experience. So I would love to know what you've learned about this specific plant. Okay, so I am in the kitchen. We are getting ready for New Year's Eve, but while I had a minute, there's a couple of plant chores that I wanted to do, a couple propagations. I need to refill a moss pool, probably extend it. We'll see if we get to that. And then just kind of do some trimming up, check in on things, updates, that sort of thing. So let's do a couple of these, and then we'll probably move into tomorrow for a part 2 of our New Year's update on our plants. Okay, so I just told you guys all about my philodendron majestic and how I want to propagate it, and I chopped it, but I did not push play. So 1 year on YouTube, and I still don't know how to work a camera. So let me backtrack a little bit. The first chart that I wanted to do was this philodendron majestic. I got a tiny plant like a few months ago, maybe 6 months ago, and just put it on this little dinky glass like stake. And this thing grew so quickly. It's been such an easy plant for me, but I've just had it kind of wrapping around this stake. And I really was noticing how much it was upsizing in leaves. So you can kind of see the leaf size that I got it with versus, okay, there's what I got it with, focus, versus these new leaves. This one just, focus please. It's not going to, just unfurled, and so it's not hardened off yet, so it's gonna get quite a bit bigger. And I thought it might be really cool on a moss pole, something to try before it gets too established. So I did, okay, here's what I did. Talk on a pause on the camera, pushed play at the most awkward angle, chopped it, thinking it was off camera. So I'll make sure to include that awkward angle of me chopping this plant. But the idea is that I chopped below a node, right there, and I'm going to, sorry, the sickness has gone around our house. I'm going to remove this lowest leaf because where that leaf came out is where the roots are going to grow. I just removed it really gently here. So right there. That's where the roots will grow after I propagate it into water. And then the new leaves that come in will hopefully then attach themselves to the moss pole once we add it. This is getting a new growth point, new growth spike right there. So I thought this would be a good time to hopefully get this going as these leaves are upsizing. Now, since we did chop it, it might have a little bit of stunt in growth. The new leaves for the next couple might be smaller in size, which is okay because once it really attaches itself into the moss pool, that's when we'll see those leaves getting larger again. So I'm just gonna plop this into my propagation little vessel with some of the other ones that I have growing, allow it to get some bottom roots here for a month or two, and then I will update you when we add this to a moss pole. The next thing that I wanted to do, and let me grab it here. That was not a plant, that was just a picture frame, I'll fix that in a minute, is we've talked about my Pilea peperomioides here on this channel often, and this thing has gone downhill. And it just keeps losing all of its bottom little stalks. So it was really full from the bottom up. And I've kind of tried everything. I've tried lighting situations, more light, less light, where the light is, less water, more water, repotting over the last year or so. And I've just continued to lose these lower leaves. And it's like every week a new one just falls off. So I'm assuming this one will fall off next if it just keeps going at the same rate that it has. So I kind of thought, and let me know in the comments, and I'll probably do this tomorrow if you agree. I thought about just chopping it and just propagating it and then just kind of starting over. I don't know if you've had it. My battery died, I had to get that fixed. So I know that these either do really well and grow into like a bush and produce babies for days, or people have the same issue with leaves dropping off, with them getting really leggy, having no new growth. So let me know in the comments what you think. Should we just chop this right at the stalk here and propagate it and restart, knowing that I'm losing a leaf about every week? Or do we just keep trying new methods of healing this guy? The leaves that I do have look super healthy, and I'm constantly getting new leaves at the top. So right now I have 3, 4 that are still growing, that are babies. So you can kind of see here, there's this one that's a baby. 2, I'm getting one right here, and right underneath it is another one growing, and it's constantly like that, like 3, 4 leaves that are coming out of the top, and as I get a leaf, I like lose a leaf. So this long, leggy, like stalk here is starting to get a little bit unbalanced. I do need to probably just stake it so it doesn't get heavy on one side, but give me some advice. What do you think? Do we chop, start over, or do we have some really good methods of saving these guys? Okay, so I think that those are the 2 updates I'm gonna do today. The Philodendron Majestic being propagated for the moss pole, and then just kind of talking about the trouble that I've had with this Pilea the last month or 2. My family is ready to celebrate New Year's Eve, so I'm gonna check out for today, and then we'll check back in tomorrow with some more updates for the new year, some more chores, and then a little moss pole extension as well. So make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notified when that video pops up. Happy New Year to you guys, and thank you again so much for the past year on YouTube. I really just appreciate this community that we're building of support and understanding that like we're learning together. And I just again want to say thank you so much, and happy holidays and happy new year. And I hope that you are getting some rest and some time with the people you care about, and some time to get some plant chores done. I will see you guys tomorrow for our update, and make sure you leave a comment and like and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys tomorrow.